I'm delighted to introduce to you my beautiful wife, Gina Gallo, and she became Boisset in 2009. She's irresistible, passionate. She's been making wine like I have since birth, and she's the love of my life. And very fortunately, she gave me the honor to give birth to two beautiful ladies, and I'm surrounded with beauty, with charm, with style, with great energy, passion, and enormous talent.
That's why you always want to go first. This is my husband, Jean-Charles Boisset. Desiree is the middle name. I'm in love. I'm so fortunate that he is my husband and the father of our children, our twin daughters. He was born in Burgundy, the heart and soul of Burgundy, the coolest place ever, because I do like Pinot a little bit, and he's in the heart of the best Pinot Noir in the world. That being said, I love him.
Ooh la la! We're sitting on Gina's lips. As you can see, this is a Dali piece.
And they're very comfortable.
And my cuffling symbolizes Gina's kiss.
How did you two meet?
Well, it was in a phenomenal dancing bar in Paris.
This is how we met?
And Gina was actually performing on stage that day. She had high heels, beautiful tights.
Okay, we're gonna cut right now on this because he's not telling the truth, but I love him for that because he has the beauty of just being playful, fun, positive. No, we did not meet that way.
So very fortunately,
Tell the
Gina
truth.
was on a trip with her family to Bordeaux.
Yes, this is the truth, baby.
Very fortunately, a friend of ours very kindly says, you gotta meet this beautiful lady, Gina. You meant to be together. And, you know, we had the opportunity to meet at this amazing event. And suddenly I go and say hello to Gina's family table. And there's, you know, Gallo, head of sales, 6'4", you know, director of Europe, 6'7". I'm surrounded with bodyguards. And suddenly I meet her mom, adorable. Her father, fantastic. Her sister, great. And the beautiful eyes, blue eyes of Gina. She stands up, she says hello like this, with her beautiful hand. I see those eyes and my world change immediately.
My first eyes on you were not the same. Because I'm thinking French. French. You hear all about the French, right? Especially
all those
us Americans.
preconceived ideas.
All of us Americans have preconceived ideas about French. But once I got to know him, I fell in love. The way he talked about his family, the way he talked about his mother, his grandmother, it was like I felt like I was at home again. It was just, that was my love at first sight, was when he talked and I felt his soul and I felt his innerness of his belief and what he felt life was all about. And it really was family. And I adored that because I adore my family and I felt at home. Even though he does have gorgeous eyes and beautiful looks.
Just for the record, 48 hours later, we had a kiss. So I was lucky that she left Paris with a real French kiss.
So I am in love with blind tastings. I love it because it makes you blind and you really have to feel and believe and just trust your soul and your heart.
The beauty of wine, it's the world of subjectivity. You know, no one has the senses dialed in the same way, so we're all different. So I believe it's essential to do wine tasting. I've always had, having, you know, the idea of the conscious and the subconscious work. My favorite memory, and I cannot wait to blind taste with you shortly.
Oh God, I'm scared.
As I came on our first big date with Gina at her house in Sonoma, she had 14 bottles of wine open. And I'm saying, God, am I the first guest? And she says, no, it's only gonna be you and I, and we're gonna taste blind. And I loved it. She prepared an amazing meal, and we had one of the most amazing times. So if you're on a date, or if you're thinking of one, do blind tasting. There's nothing more fun to get to know about the other person. Good luck to you. I know you'll win.
I have a little Irish in me.
Bienvenue, Bijou.
Merci.
Oh là là.
Merci, Jean-Charles.
Ha ha. The surprise have come to fruition. Isn't it fun to surprise one another?
What are we gonna do?
Well, we're gonna surprise each other. So before even I come in and pour to you, because I need to serve you first, ladies first, what is your thought as far as what I could have possibly brought you? Red wine, rosé, white wine, France, American.
My thinking is,
What could be?
it's a little warm right now in Napa Valley. I would say white. My head would go red, but I have a feeling it might be more white right now.
But isn't it nice subconsciously to think, what could he think about and what could she think about?
Okay. White, red?
I would venture to think that you may go white.
Gotta pull that little neck down a little bit, but not too far.
Ooh, this is a copper. Ah! I guessed it right. This is a good start. What a color. So now it's my turn. I'm a big fan of the color.
I pair my own. I will help
After you, my love. Voila.
Oh, so we're both white.
Ooh la la.
All the best.
You are the best, Bijou. It's exciting that we have two whites, which could possibly be the same style.
Gentlemen first.
Bijou, ladies first.
You're on my left. I'm on the right.
Both beautiful wines, huh? Ooh.
No, right off the bat, I'm getting like, look at the color, which is kind of crazy. So I don't want to get too crazy on this, but the colors are the same, which is interesting. And you didn't see anything, I didn't see anything, which is kind of an intriguing tuition. I'm feeling, obviously, it's definitely, I know what varietal, hands down. Hopefully, or I'm gonna lose my job. That being said,
That will never happen.
I get just beautiful dried lychee peaches, like earthy notes, this spice in yours. The vein of both of them, which I find fascinating, and I don't want to say it out loud because I don't want to, you've got to figure it out, but I get acidity. I look at this one, I'd say, no acidity, tired, over the hill. No. Beautiful body, beautiful structure, beautiful fruit, very framed, golden color, and I have this nice stream of acid that just brings it all together. And then I know what I'm tasting. A little bit of seductiveness over here, which is here. You have just a hint of this beautiful butterscotch and a very slight, but the fruit is overpowering the butterscotch, which I love. I'm feeling I know maybe where it is. I definitely know what region it is. We left California, for sure. I hope I'm right or I am gonna lose a job, seriously. But I think we left California. I don't know, but we left California.
So the left, remember, is the one I poured you. It's mesmerizing. So
Well,
now,
the interesting thing is, and I'm also getting this amazing, I'm getting rocks, I'm getting soils, I'm getting limestone. I'm getting mouth-watering limestone that is from a certain area, which I feel I really am getting close to, definitely. I want to say oyster beds. I want to say I'm starving right now, so can someone have any oysters in this neck of the woods? Because I'd like some oysters right now. Please?
Shrimp,
I feel
oysters.
salty, I feel savory. I love it. That color is not gonna distract me from something but beautiful, because You know what I look at when we're tasting blind, which is interesting. Now we are not blind, but now I see it. Don't judge a book by its cover. Because as a winemaker, I would look at that and say, oxidized over the hill. Put that in your mouth. Does it explode? Does it have acid?
Is it secondary, tertiary?
No, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Oh.
There's nothing that's getting tired there at all. So I can say what this is, but I might not be able to open it up right now and say. So you go. Can you challenge me on yours? Do you know what you have? What did I give you? Because I feel
What you gave me, Gina, is love, it's passion, it's volume.
Wait.
It's absolute shoulder. It's what I would call cleavage in wine. You gave me an emphatic, sophisticated personality. You gave me seduction and seductiveness. You gave me velvet for white wine. You gave me incredible color. You gave me luminosity. You gave me illumination. You gave me enlightenment. You're giving me...
Well, you're talking about the wine. You lost me there.
The wine is you, and you are within the wine. That's what I love. You give me beautiful, toasty characteristics that are some of the most phenomenal wines on the planet, from butterscotch to nice, toasty toast in the morning that you can imagine where you see the foie gras melting. You could see even sea urchins.
I'm challenging you. Do you know? Do you know?
I exactly
because
know
you are a word of beyond belief.
I'm convinced that what I'm tasting is the wine that in your subconscious you wanted to give me, and your consciousness gave me another wine. And I believe that you tricked me and you transferred the wine in a different bottle.
Oh, because
you knew that I would eventually discover.
We're in the same house, so I had to hide it like crazy.
And so much I love
seriously.
you that your discretion is so powerful. And at the same time, your sense of hiding things from me sometimes.
1 second, I trust you. I married you.
I trust you, except when it comes to wine.
You didn't do any cheating in there, did you? Did you cheat in there?
I did not.
We had a vow.
The wine you're gonna see unveiled is exactly the wine that is in this glass. Whereas you may have done a trick on me. And I believe I have my crystals. And Gina, I'm gonna do something I've never done.
No, that's not fair. You can't bring a friend in. You can't bring anything in. You have
I'm gonna dynamize the wine.
You have to use
and ask
No, this is
my
not.
spirit.
No. I'm gonna. You can't do this. You have to go on your own gut, your own intuition.
This is the extension of who I am. My crystals are very important to help me secondary confirm my primary guest.
Only the Burgundians, because you know what brings me there is my Raggedy Ann and my Stuffy, my Snoopy.
Mm-hmm.
My Snoopy.
All right, my love.
But I can't bring my Snoopy in here as my friend.
Time has come. Time has come to unveil.
Well, we can't unveil until you guess. Okay, I'm going.
You going. You are guessing. So you are the wine on the left.
I want to call it. I definitely want to call it. I'm definitely going to call it because there's very rare California wines that are in this vein, and they can hit this vein. But when it hit me over the head was I'm craving oyster shells and limestone, and I'm going to Jean-Charles' hometown, definitely Burgundy. It's definitely France.
I love how assertive my lovely wife is.
I don't even know. So if he's gonna, oh gosh,
She's
I'm gonna be
poker
embarrassed.
player.
I'm gonna be embarrassed, but it's okay because that's what blind tasting is all about. That's what I love, is because you do get, it's all about humility and humility and bringing it back. But I'm gonna go with Chambou Musigny. I'm gonna go with Clos Vougeot.
So you're calling the wine?
I'm calling the wine.
So Clos Vougeot red or white?
Well, I have my glasses on.
I'm not saying anything, and I'm not gonna affirm, confirm, or any of that.
Okay, so he's challenged me and saying I'm probably not right, and I'm just gonna say, as a lady that has very shyness and not sheepish, that's for sure not. I have confidence. I'm gonna stick to my gut, because what I love about wine is stick to your gut, and I don't ever second guess yourself. That's what I'm calling it. Okay, on a year, I am gonna go with 2007.
My wine. So, Gina, I believe you fooled me all the way. You wanted me to take California. I think it's a Chardonnay. I believe it's 17 years old, to be precise. Incredible management of the toasting level. Tertiary level of flavor. I believe, dear friends, that Gina tried to fool me all the way. She thought I
could have
would
brought
want
in
to cheat.
another wine, you know, when we had our first kiss. We didn't have, maybe.
And I feel she poured a bottle of the Vougeot Premier Cru Clos Blanc 2003 in her own bottle. She emptied it in case I would look, and she would try to fool me. And there's no way to fool a man born in Vougeot. I'm calling the wine Clos de Vougeot, Clos Blanc, Chardonnay, 97%, 3% Pinot Blanc, on the edge, 42 years old, planted in 1110 by the monks, aged in barrel from the Citeaux forest. And I would call it 2003, put in an estate bottle, Gallo, to fake me, to cheat on me, and to influence me as if I would believe you. My love, I love you to death. I know what you do. I know what you make. I feel you. I sense you. And my crystals confirmed it. I love you. I'm never sure till I look at your blue eyes, but when I look at them,
seriously.
and I know it's maybe not the case, what about you? Are you confirming your choice? Because now we're about to unveil the ultimate moment.
Then I'm gonna say a different story, because now I'm tasting Rillium. For the record, they're both 91 Estate Gallo from Russian River Laguna Ranch that my grandfather Julio purchased in the early 70s.
So now not only you guessing one, but you're guessing both.
I'm flipping, which I shouldn't
Do you
flip.
change husband as you flip wines? Because, you know, we're getting worried here.
No, never.
So
Focused.
it's Clos de Vougeot Blanc, or is it Gallo Estates?
Gallo Estate, both of them. I think they're both now Gallo Estate. So I think you're the one that played something in here, which I'm blown away. And I'm mesmerized, because you have to have a wine in here. And if you don't have a wine that comes out of that cupboard, that little beautiful SOMM bag, you are gonna be sleeping in the little pig pen with Wilbur. You better have one.
I think you need to go first.
Well, I will go first.
Reveal.
Okay, don't be so demanding. You boys are so demanding and needy. That's what I served.
But is it really the wine inside?
Oh, I go to church every weekend.
So I guess...
This is really the wine inside.
So,
unless someone moved this, are you kidding me? No, this is the wine inside.
Okay, so I guessed right as far as the package. I knew it was a Gallo Estate, which is what it is. I was right on the package. I think you changed the wine inside. Ta-ta-ta-ta! Gallo Estate Chardonnay 2009!
Oh my gosh, so you brought, I love you.
So, if you don't think that I'm not totally bought into my wine.
This is crazy.
This is what we call a faithful husband.
No, people are gonna think, no, this is so crazy. I thought for sure.
You won.
I didn't
La
win.
la,
No,
you won. You
well,
guessed
when I hinted back.
both Gallo Estates, and this is both Gallo Estates.
And what did you guess?
I guessed that what you poured me with The package was Galloway State.
But it was Clos Rouge.
And I thought you would go to Burgundy. I thought you would. 1, 2, 3. La 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 la.
La 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 la. Oh my gosh.